Shut up, Hootie. Hootie, why am I not surprised? Not BRB. We don't want to be on BRB. Hootie, what's the base of the week? Also, hi everybody. Welcome in. Rexy and Hootie and Ratsky. Hope everyone's having a nice Sunday. It's 2.0 of your junkyard fort. What's the new vision? Why are you returning to junkyard fort? Just bigger and better? I hope you make the biggest, best junkyard fort Fallout's ever seen. Just so you can destroy it at the end of the week. Such support here. We're so supportive. Okay, I'm jumping back in to the card stuff today. Because I really want to figure things out. But also I need to wait and see if Perfect shows up for their redeem. I think I want to try the duck in this sort of style. Kind of like loose, sketchy, and then a mix of watercolor and full color. Doing anything for Easter, Bebington? Not today. Apparently next week there's some kind of egg hunt going on. I don't know what that means for next Sunday stream, but I am lounging today. Or maybe this style? I can start sketching and then decide. It's basically the same approach sketch-wise. You lounge and enjoy yourself. Okay, I'm ending stream then. I go lay down. Okay, so first up, we have a rubber duck in fantasy armor. No, you are stuck with us. Lounge in your chair. I'm standing up right now. I don't know if I've spoken about this, but I have to stand up to create things. I don't know why. I think my brain just says if I'm sitting, I'm quitting. Heck are you standing up for? I gotta stand up. I gotta stand up for my community. I'm also wearing shoes indoors. Feel like you should know that. You have to sit to make things? I can't do it. Indoors the audacity. You should know by now. I want to get a rubber ducky reference, as weird as it is. Are they slippers or like tennis shoes? I mean, currently flip-flops. But usually slippers. But it's getting too hot for slippers. The sass will never die. The sass lives on. Flip-flops are live? Interesting. Coming from you. Well, look at this rubber ducky. Okay, I got a reference. I want to try for a similar angle. I don't know if anyone cares, but this is what I'm looking at. On a similar angle where it's not quite a profile or a side profile. It's kind of almost 45 angle, like a 12 angle or something. Not almost 45. Okay, and then just kind of this general shape. This general shape. General shape reporting for duty. And then he's got a little pouty looking lip almost. You love that ducky? It's gonna be cute. I think so too. I think so too. This is kind of close to something I was drawing a lot for the comic I said I was gonna do this year, but then gave up because stream. So it's gonna be fun to do it in a like totally different style. Okay, I need to resize him. Okay, I missed part of it. Okay, then his body is basically a potato. A little bit lower than that. Tater Ducky. Maybe we'll name him Tot. Should be a little bit wider than that because of this weird angle. Run around like a ducky with my head cut off, cooking all the things. So you might have to yell at me if you need me. Rexy, you do what you need to do. I'm just gonna have a chill Sunday drawing sesh. I hope the cooking goes well. You're my ear hole, so I hear all the things. Heck yeah. Put on shoes. Stop eating so many pickles. Play games with it. Skeleton monkey pirate. No and no. That's fair. That's fair. I'm just gonna draw it here. Skeleton. Okay. Pirate. Oh my gosh, this is a new leaf for you, Hooard. Are you sick? That actually does sound pretty cool, though. I have to look up a monkey skull. Wrong pin. Everything looks great, thank you. We're figuring things out. I've never, like, sat down and tried to analyze my own style. It's been interesting to, like, try to see the things I do and put them into a specific direction. Okay, and he's got this weird little mouth situation. I hear. Okay, I think this is a pretty good base for the ducky. I gotta figure out how the crap he's gonna wear armor. Okay, so I think for sure I want him to have the little helmet situation going on. Good day, Beb. Bare Metal. Welcome in. How's it going? Trying to draw a little rubber duck in fantasy armor right now. I'm just starting to try and put some armor on it. Nice. Hope your day's going well. Trying to find a good helmet reference real quick. This should work. Maybe this one. Bare Metal, the Side Hustle Garage account for Beb, which is the living room main account. It's my garage band. GarageBand is Bedazzled Skulls. You don't know how many bands I have. How come you don't shart your metal art? I share it with Howard. He keeps telling me he's going to share it with you all. Bev has an account for making metal art in the garage. I wish. Better get merch for all of your bands. That's a long list, Rexy. Had this handle in one way, shape, or form since 2004. Hi, Trist. How absolute friggin' dare you, Web? I forget what I did. But the answer is probably because chaos. How the heck do you put armor on a duck? The audacity is wild. Chainmail? That's a good point. That's a good point. Chainmail armor. Now I work at an iron ore mine. So many circles to draw. Thank you for yesterday. Don't thank me. It's my job. Okay, so I think I do like the chainmail idea. So I think I'll do like he's wearing chainmail suit. He's got some sort of a breastplate situation down here. What are these called? Pauldrons? Is that the word I'm looking for? How do you feel about semi-cheating? I'm not gonna lie to you, I already Googled it. I saw a like Dark Souls looking one that looked pretty cool. I took a little bit of inspo from one of them that I saw. Epic Duck Studios. I think I've heard of that. Epic does Epic Duck stream? He streams. Is he the one that does the stuff with Brush? Is that who I'm thinking of? Because this sounds very familiar. Yes, sweet. My memory didn't fail me this time. You're gonna lurk for about 20 minutes. Grab a short nap. Okay. Whatever you say, Trist. Have good naps if that happens. They do. I used to know what that stood for them. Brush Duck Streaming Madness, yeah. Sounds right. Okay, and then feel like he needs some sort of a plate here to simulate his little glove or something. It's not where your brain went with that? I knew it. I knew it, Rexaman. Reximus. Okay. Okay, the problem is, I don't know how I'm going to convert all this to the style I'm aiming for. We're about to go on an adventure. I think I'm just going to start throwing color at it. Just start throwing color at it and then try to feel out the direction. Oh my gosh. I think that's a pretty good rubber duck yellow. I need to be behind this, so. Why are we forwarding stuff to our beb? I don't know how much I'm gonna cover him, so I'll just color him all. Color in the whole ducky. That way if anything pops out, it's pure duck. Okay. Now his little beak. Maybe a bit more red. Yeah, I like that one. I want Ducky. Please send when he's done so I can make him an emote in my Discord. You have to earn this sword, Rexy. I don't know what that means, but it was fun to say. Rubber ducky. Okay, and then armor layer. You don't even know what he's gonna look like when he's done. I don't even know what he's gonna look like when he's done. The ducky is gonna reveal himself in time. Bebington. Okay, do I have my armor color? But he's cute already. Thank you for believing in me. I do hope he's going to get cuter. If I can pull off my vision, he's going to be real cute. I think maybe a little darker. Yeah. Cuter, even. He only gets cutter. I will cut you. Ooh. No, I'll cut someone if need be. I certainly hope there's no need be. For legal purposes, that was a joke. Whatever you say, Reximum von Savageton. First of her name. Mother of fishies. It's a crazy world out there. We gotta protect our Tot. Tot the dog. That sounded like I was talking about a child. Protect your child too, but... oh, the fishies. Bebington. I might have already decided to change plans art style wise. I have an idea that I think might suit this one. I've been wanting to try it anyway. We're experimenting today. And then his little gauntlet, whatever you call a bird's glove. Okay, I think for the sake of the silly, I'm gonna have him covered in chainmail, except for his little tail. He's gotta be able to wag it. So he's kind of wearing a suit from neck to booty. I like experiments. Experiments are my favorite part of art. I feel like that's a lot of why I've never found a consistent style. Not that I feel like I have to, but that booty though. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Okay. Rings for chainmail. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. You're drinking Milos? How dare you? I cannot believe you would come to my stream. Walk into my house. Okay, so the ASMR of the cup is of the ice in the cup is so good though. Okay. I was about to BRB to pour it into something without the ice because I was worried that was going to be annoying. So this is good to know. Do be hydrated. Just trying to figure out how thick I should draw these chains. Definitely about to cheat to make the chains, but it's gonna be all right. Keep the ice. Easier for me. Easier for me. As long as we don't end up in a dare trying to eat crunchy snacks situation. Oop. Okay, I'm hoping that what I'm doing here with this chainmail is going to make sense. It's probably real hard to see for you all, but can I get rid of my sketch layer? No, that looks horrific. Just don't eat the ice. I can't. That makes my teeth hurt. Just thinking about it. Just don't chomp the ice. I'm glad you both agree. Imagine not being crunchy on stream. I can't. Poor man was just trying to provide himself sustenance. Okay, chains. Chain. If you ate breakfast, this is a very good point. Dude, I don't know how people function without breakfast. I do not have that strength. It couldn't be me. Okay, I feel like this is impossible to see on screen. I'm gonna put a little bit of darkness behind it. Don't eat breakfast? Why does that not surprise me from you? If I'm traveling and not driving, I throw up if I don't eat breakfast. Have to eat motion sicky. I just like, I don't even feel awake until I have food in me. Food and water, or else I'm groggy. Possibly a little grumpy. Up for debate. Rexy Von Savage. Ooh, this is doing the thing that I don't like. He always yells at you about eating, as he should. Okay, I don't want to do the chainmail this way. I don't know how visible it is on screen, but when you start duplicating things a lot on here, it starts to blur. So like right here, it just like looks like mist instead of the lines. And I hate it. So I'm gonna have to brainstorm a different idea for the chainmail. Yeah, it kind of does. It drives me nuts. Do I have any? Surely there's a pattern somewhere in one of these. I can't remember which ones have all my patterns. I have too many brush packs. Maybe do something with one of these. So, Rich, there's this game where you're released from a bunker. You're tasked with rebuilding West Virginia. West Virginia. You can farm and fish and help keep people safe from animals and large green men. Is it called Stardew? Sounds a bit like Stardew to me. Mega was something sort of like this. Sounds like Stardew. Country roads. Set up my auto pay for the new car, and I have like 30 gazillion emails for every little change I made to my new account. It drives me nuts. There's fishing in Fallout. He did say that, Rexy. Not that I want to defend him, but he did say that. Bill. I could almost see something like this working. And then put some shadow under it. Oh, it would help if I used the right brush. Rexy, are you gonna fall out? I'm a ghoul, I eat other people. Maybe I'll catch dinner for y'all. I don't eat fish. It still baffles me. Okay, where? Okay, in here. Rexy, I've had fish today. I don't get it. Country roads. For breakfast, it's noon. What in tarnation? Downloaded to play with them. Haven't played yet, but there's fishing and shooting. See, it seems perfect for you. Bet money Rexy quits before she gets to fishing. Don't manifest that, Hootward. Country roads. These are all grainy. Probably wasting too much time trying to figure out this chainmail. I'm just gonna go with the little crosshatch one. If I can find it again. Maybe a denser one. Yeah, this will work. So that I'm not spending 6 hours trying to find a brush. You have to make all your gear in Fallout. Rexy, you don't like making gear. You're gonna have to listen to this song now. I could not tell you the last time I heard that song. It's just stuck in my head for the memes at this point. Switch brushes. You goofball. You made all my gear and ground it in Lord of the Rings. You can just make it for me. Most items can't be traded. I don't understand this game. Can't trade items, but you can kill other people's pets permanently. What are the devs' priorities? Okay, I really don't mind this chainmail look zoomed out. so I think I'm going to stick with it. Then I need to give him eyeballs. Is it still tiny? Yeah. And whoop, whoop. Survival game, they want you to survive, not have someone else survive for you. That's fair, but I want people to survive for me. Yes, dear. It looks great, thank you. I was dreading having to draw a bajillion circles. And then I hated my other method, so I'm glad something works. Can I move to sketch layer now? Okay, he doesn't look absolutely terrifying now, so I'm proceeding without sketch layer. Tweety Birthday. Welcome in. Happy Easter to you. Hope you're having a nice day. We're drawing a rubber ducky in knight's armor. Happy Bunny Day. Okay, so I want to test out the thing style-wise that I was trying to decide if I want to do. Clipping mask. I don't want to be on a clipping mask. Doing good. Happy Rabbit Day or Bunny Day. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you can't even see what I just did. I gotta figure out this color thing. It's driving me nuts. You still can't see that. Okay. Where is my pack capture? You can sort of see that. Think you're making too much food? No such thing. Just woke up sleepy and tired? No need to be sorry. I'm just trying to see if I can correct the way the colors are displaying real quick. That is definitely not it. Okay, no on that, for sure. Okay, you can see the line that I'm doing. kind of close. It's, I don't know. I need to sit down and really tinker with it. But I want, for what I'm doing, to at least be visible. For this one, I want to try out doing the line work in a color that matches each section instead of just a black line. I saw a piece that did this and I really liked how it looked. So it's kind of lined to like segment everything, but the line work doesn't break up the piece. Okay, so basically just, it's almost a straight line down from the color. So maybe like there. Trim, ooh, that eraser is huge. Trim his eye a little. Yeah, I think I like this. Going to see what it looks like with the whole piece. Hope if I was on the right layer. Your mom's making food? Nice. Steak, corn appetizer, spinach dip, crackers, broccoli, carrots, marshmallows, coconut, gummy bears, whipped cream, and cake, or something else. That sounds great. It's a lot of things. I hope you all have a wonderful meal. Making gummy bears is really cool. I've always wanted to do that. Easter movie Easter egg hunt? Heck yeah. I used to love egg hunts. Wow, wow. This needs to be above the armor. Okay, now how do I do this outline? Does that look alright? I suppose I can get rid of that sketch line too. Maybe not yet. To fix this situation. Family never did Easter egg hunts. Having leftover beans and pork. Sounds good? It does sound good. What could that possibly explain? Making brown sugar ham, mac and cheese, brown sugar glazed carrots, corn, peas, green bean casserole, and honey butter bread. I want like half of those things. Gimme. There's no bacon though. Where's the bacon? I guess ham is close enough to bacon. Wrap the ham in bacon. That is red. I don't want red. I want gray. Honey butter bread sounds messy. Hootridge, you don't eat messy things? Where is your joy? Okay, I do need to remove the red now. I stabilized, yeah. Am I on the right layer? No, 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 no. Sure not. Okay. Not if you bake it into the bread. Have a thick beard. Anything drippy or runny is a no-go. Yeah, that's so fair. I don't understand how people eat with like thick mustaches. It would drive me nuts. That's like half of the reason I shave mine. Actually, might go pick up one of those recipes and buy the ingredients for it. Do it. Same thing with any powder. Yeah. He has no joy. Listen, Rexy. He just finds his joy building and destroying things in Fallout. Ooh, Hootward, you could build a Fallout Easter egg hunt. That would be cute. Wow. Let me see if I can just remember where all my lines were on this helmet. Guessing it was kind of like here. And then, yeah, that looks close enough. Down to here. And down to there. Garlic butter pizza Alfredo bacon chicken monstrosity. There's too many words just in the name of that. I assume that's not the actual name, but if that visor was functional, it would need eyelid slits. Are you judging my vision? It also needs to be like a foot longer. It's straight up gonna chop his nose off if he puts it down. I do need to do some sort of detailing up in here though. Sapphire, welcome in. How you doing? I hope your Sunday's going well. We're drawing an armored ducky. Not to be hooty, but we haven't declared this rubber able to see through metal, unless I missed it when I was harassing Smiley. He can see all things. Wouldn't chop his beak off. They don't sharpen the visors. You don't know my life, Hootward. I'm gonna give it a razor edge just because of that. So we got a 2-minute ad just as I came in. So if you said anything, I said hi and welcome in. And I hope you're having a nice Sunday. And I'm drawing an armored rubber ducky. Hi Momo. You don't know what's going on, but I love this. Thank you for loving this. This is taut. Oh, that is the wrong brush to do this with. This is taut. Taut the Duck Knight. Went to go message Smiley about you being live, and he was live, so I didn't. You'll still get yelled at about it, though. You should just stop telling him. You should rebel against those who yell. Oh, that is not the brush I wanted for this. That explains things. Making sandwiches this week? Are you sharing? I see. Thank you. You're welcome. Having a pretty good Sunday so far. Hope you're having a good day as well. I love the armored rubber ducky. Thank you very much. I'm having a good day. I was not really awake before I started streaming, so this has been a fun little warm-up. A fun little wake-up. Do be a rebel. You do. You do. I think I want to fill in some of this shading. Whoa. Already done. Okay, I'm just gonna hope that this little crease I'm making right here isn't super visible. And if it is, nobody tell me. EP art stream is a vibe. Yeah. It's been nice and relaxing. Whatever System of a Down said, that's exactly what they said, Rexy. Word for word. Wake up, makeup. Cha. Challah and turkey and Cooper white cheddar. American, not sure. Cheese and bread and butter pickles and fancy filling mayo. Mike's something? Haven't had it before, but it's all good things. It's actually less expensive than Hellman's. Heck yes. I had a deal. Look at you getting deals. Fancy shopped at Wegmans through Uber Eats because of a 40% off promo. That's a lot percent off. I don't know the words to chop suey. I don't think anyone does Hootward. We're all just guessing. Had like 35% off max, but 40% off on groceries. Heck yes. Thank you for the lurk. Good luck with the samies. That's what you're doing. There are people who don't just sing gibberish. That's what I'm saying. Rexy, I had to. We must restore order. Isn't it grab a brush and put a little makeup? He should have fit the word on in there. We're going down this discussion route. Adding on would ruin the flow. Grab a brush, put on a little makeup. Why'd you leave your keys up on the table? I love that the answer to that question is you wanted to. Okay, I'm gonna do some detailing on the armor now. No, don't. I'm just putting some rough outlines so I can pick out colors. these situations. This situation. Okay, do I like a silvery color? Or like a goldy color? System of a Down still around? No. There's like insane bickering that's been keeping them from doing more things. They're like, there's like a huge political rift in the band. So proud right now of what? Be surprised if System of a Down is still around and they haven't done some horrific act. So every time I mention a band that I used to listen to, someone chimes in with some awful things one of the members did. Yes. It's so common. Oh, you liked this song in 4th grade? Do you know who you were supporting? Used to know what music was new by going into a music store and checking the new release section. I do miss like CD shopping and stuff. I used to do that every weekend. There was something special about it. I think I like a bit of gold for the trim. FYE, that cocoa nuts. Good old days. Best Buy used to have a good selection too. Best Buy was always my like stop there first. If they just happen to have something, pick it up. But I always knew we had a place. Gosh, I can't even remember what it was called. But it was like a huge bookstore. It was like Barnes and Noble, but more like mom and pop. Used to hit them up once a week. Coconuts might have just been in New York. Local game shop is closing because the owner is being federally indicted. That's wild. Arrested on Friday and started liquidating on Saturday. One of your mods did that to you? Mentioned Backstreet Boys and they were like, oh yeah, so he did this. So distraught. It's so tricky. Sad because it was a really good shop and he had nothing to do with running it. But the feds are seizing all of his assets. So it's like he had stake in it, so they're taking it. Sucks for the workers. Sucks for everyone involved, really. People just stop doing crappy things. Okay. Okay, I'm hoping that this is gonna look more like a glove once I add in some shadows and stuff. Or like a little wingtip. I don't like how I line that though. I do know that. Let's give this a little circle. It's close enough to circle. Okay, now how do I line the ridge up here? Maybe like that. Then, whoop. Don't like this little midsection. It feels nitpicky, but I don't like it, so redo it. This guy's name should be Duck Wellington. Wellington sounds like a noble last name. Where did I put it? Right here. Ooh, I don't like that W. Don't ask me where the talk came from. I didn't make up the name, his friends did. The same color. It doesn't look like the same color to me. That's the same color though. Tot is the cutest. Thank you, Rexy. I only speak the truth. Alright. I do want to give him some, like, some sort of holes on the visor. But what the heck would, like, I want it to be not just, like, typical night holes. What would a duck's helmet holes be? Okay, so in theory it would be two pieces, and there would be another one somewhere. Oh, I need an actual brush. There'd be another piece somewhere up here that would cover his eyeballs. He's perfect. Do you understand how powerful a curse would be if you could only say things that were true? I would abuse that so much. Aliens have contacted Earth would be one of the first things I tried to say. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot within like 1 minute that Rexy had just said she only speaks the truth. I was so confused where this was coming from, but I'm following now. That would be a crazy curse. Okay, I'm just gonna give him like nose hole looking slots. So like a bloop. Okay, so if we're pretending this helmet goes like here. So this would all be gray underneath. But it's in shadows. Maybe something like that. And then the other one would be hidden. I don't even really know if this reads as a hole in the visor. Maybe a darker shadow will help. Pigeons are government drones. Aliens have definitely been here. I don't actually know where I stand on that. I do feel like I don't understand the idea that they can't exist, like some people think. The chances of that are nuts to me. Birds aren't real. Beb confirmed this in Stardew. I confirmed a lot of things in Stardew. Actually don't like the placement of this anymore. Let's actually do it more. More like here. Still need to finish Stardew. You're doing in-game stuff last time you played. What do you mean by like in-game stuff? I don't want to spoil anything. Like, where were you? There's 0% chance there are not other beings in the galaxy. There are more galaxies than we can count, and we are only in one outlying arm of one of the galaxies. But assuming in another 1,000 years we will be talking whether fighting aliens or both, yeah. How is they gonna tell without spoiling it for us? Are you gonna play Stardew? Is that what I'm gathering? Also some crowd control things. How have you liked crowd control with it? Because that's something I want to do at some point. It's not what I said. Well, you're worried about spoilers. You love crowd control? We'll say the changing gender and changing into swimsuit buttons do not work, but everything else does. Do those like impact anything? Or is it just like visual? I can't remember if like gender affects anything in the game. But everything else seemed to work. I feel like it would be so chaotic. And it's chaotic. Also, if you play multiplayer, your friends just watch everything happen around you. So like if you're in multiplayer crowd control, it only affects like the host. Ooh, that sounds funny. Oh my gosh, I've spent almost 2 hours on this dog. Okay. But we're having fun with it. Let's merge those together. Then I can merge these together. And then these together. Okay, now I only have 3 layers that I have to worry about shading. Okay, let's shade his little booty. That's a tiny little brush. Definitely more fun if you do it with friends. Also do it on a farm you don't care about. Have it a little further along so chat has something to mess with. Yeah, that makes sense. Like for the first hour or two, there wasn't anything for my chat to play with when you did it. I was thinking about like, I still haven't streamed Stardew at all yet, but I was already thinking that it would make sense to get a little progress on, even without crowd control. Because I personally feel like the first like month or two in game is kind of a drag. Like it's all just setting up for the fun. Especially with crowd control. That do be making sense. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. It's the kind of like tedious that I like, but I understand why some people just play the first like week or two in game and feel like it's the most boring game in the world. Don't tell Hootie I said that, but did I miss erasing something? Is that what this is? No. Do I just need to fill in a bit more? Yeah, there we go. There we go. I think that shadow needs to come out a little more. Welcome back, Trist. We're drawing a duck. Why is that not the same color? What? I messed something up somehow. I don't quite understand. Oh, I'm a doofus is what happened. Hello, Trist. We were just talking about Stardew crowd control. Ooh. Ooh, I like that highlight. You still consider it? I'm always considering it. Tufar did give us some helpful tips, though. Okay, I think I need to lighten this a bit. Maybe lighten this a bit too. Ooh. Smaller smudger. And do a little bit of an erase. Clean up that line. Crowd control is fun. Did it for Hollow Knight too. I need to play Hollow Knight. It looks so good. I played like 3 hours of it one time, but I got overwhelmed. Need to give it another go. Know where I am if you want to co-op crowd control. I can hear your wheezes from a mile away. Wah, wah, wah. Mm-hmm. A little bit of shade. I'm gonna detail the armor now. Down, 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 down. Down. Close your window? You should. You're gonna let the gnomes in. Hollow Knight is defo a lot. Still need to finish a mod you were playing with. Are there a lot of mods for it? I know it's like extremely popular. I don't know like how much modding people would want of it. Charles is snoring. I don't know if you can hear it. So many mods. We're wanting to play some modded stuff too. I don't know which game. Can't hear the baby snoring. He's so loud. At least I'll know how to eliminate the gnomes. Well, on the other hand, well, maybe you should have told her. Perhaps you should have let her know. Stardew has mods, you can always do that. I downloaded a couple of mods for it. But the one I downloaded made me really mad. So I need to go back and look for some better ones. I was screaming from the void. Knew she couldn't hear me, but you tried. You did your best. Do I want to put anything here? I'm already spending a lot of time on this one, so he's gonna have nothing on his chest plate. And he's gonna be alright. Okay. Got a very early save with mods. You need to play more on stream. It is true. You played, what, twice? Speaking of mods, the Crow mods were last updated a year ago, so they probably aren't working. How dare they? How dare they? The audacity. I can't believe you've done this. Okay, how the heck? I'm just gonna do something like this, and it'll be alright. It will be alright. Let's go ahead and merge this. And then, oop. Where did I even click? Invert. One clipping mask that. Clipping mask this. And do some shading. Shade the chainmail. A little bit down here. What would it look like if I have the different brush? Bigger smudge. That doesn't make enough of a difference. Okay, I think we got our duck. After 2 hours. How does he swing a sword? With ambition. Oh man, I did forget one thing. I need to put bit of a little divot here so you can maybe see where his wing is. I should shade the bottom anyway. Actually, I don't think that's where his wing even is. What I imagine happens is he has a sword here. Right here. He's got it like kind of taped to his tail. So then when he wags his little butt, the sword wings. That's why he doesn't need his visor down. He doesn't really have to protect his face because he goes into battle butt first. Just like all good ducks. He needs to be in some water. Put him in some sort of a like mystical, magical pond. How does purple water look behind him? Oh, I didn't color in his eyeballs. Okay, let's move the frame to the front. Come on. Ooh, that brush is huge. Okay, now his eyeballs won't be terrifying. Looks so dark on the screen. You will have to trust me that it is not so dark on mine. It's a nice purple one. Flipping. don't super love that. Okay, I'm just gonna sketch real quick. Okay, so I know I want some sort of like circles around him where he'd be swimming. Maybe just regular waves in the back. So do this. Let's make it more of a trail behind him. Fill in with some shade where the water would be dipping. Maybe a little bit here. Okay, and then do a blur. Okay, I gotta get rid of his sword. Forgive me, Hootworth. Wow. Okay, now delete all these that aren't showing. Okay, that's the next prompt. Okay, group all this. That's our whole duck. Oh, that's not our outline though. Group that. That's our whole duck. Okay. Duplicate him. Flatten. Let's see if I can erase him in a way that makes him kind of look like he's sitting in the water. Okay, I think this is our duck card. Sir Duck Wellington. Art. I actually really like the lining method. I do think I want to keep doing that. Group all of this. And hide him for now. Now we gotta draw a skeleton monkey pirate for Hootington. But after I do a BRB. Your boy gotta pee. Enjoy Pupper Schnoots. I'll be right back. Okay, we back. Hootward, if you can hear me, I hope you appreciate all these dang bones I'm about to draw. I didn't even think about that. It's always like, let's challenge him. It's increasing your skills. See, you read my dang mind. I don't know how to feel about it. Okay, so my thought is monkey on a cannon. Maybe waving his little sword in the air. So we can finally see how an animal holds a dang sword. What up, Hootie? Okay, so like maybe like front of cannon here. Sort of. Okay, so then I'm thinking maybe his little torso here. Little rib cage. And his little pelvish situation. Leg. Other leg. Well, other leg. No backwards knee. And tail's doing something back here. These proportions seem iffy. Maybe a bigger pelvis. Welcome in, Chaotic. How you doing? I'm trying to draw a skeleton monkey. Not sure how this is gonna go, but we're figuring things out. I think he should be facing cam. Maybe kind of screaming. So like his mouth situation's here. A couple of big old eyes. Nose holes. Kind of looks like Jack Skellington. Hello, good. I'm good too. Kind of sleepy today, but having fun arting. You see it? You see the Skellington? My name's Jack. Wasn't Jack the monkey in Pirates? Or did I make that up? Like from Pirates of the Caribbean? Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Pirates of the Caribbean monkey. Jack. Heck yeah. Who ripped off that movie? I can't believe it. Okay, and then I don't have a clue what I would do with his hand situation. So we're just gonna put a sword. Okay, so he's holding it up and out. Like here, this sort of curvature. And then I'm gonna give it one of those like actual handguard hilts. It'll handle. And fix the blade. Did the monkey get cursed because he stole the treasure, or is it just a blanketed curse? I feel like I remember him running off with the coin, but I also think it was like your whole crew. I need to rewatch those movies actually. Okay, I don't like this blade shape. Let me Google what I'm looking for. It's been a while, same. Okay, so, oh, I see. So it's one of these situations, yeah. Okay, and then his other arm, he's got to hold on. The rest of it can disappear behind the cannon. I think maybe just have a bit of the side showing. I think also maybe move this down a little. This is looking very cursed. Okay. Let me find a good image of a skull. Okay. So it's kind of like pinches it in a bit here, a bit there. Barbosa named that monkey after Jack. That sounds right. It's got these like divots here where it comes back. Then I'll have to figure out the spine situation. Shoulder blades. The monkey helped Barbosa track down the 882 coins. Interesting. Kind of thought the monkey was just tagging along for the ride. He was a little helper. Okay. Let's erase some of these lines. And then rib cage situation. Just trying to find a little bit. I think it needs to be a bit narrower. Get rid of all this excess. Okay, he's got some sort of a sternum situation. You mean this situation? Ooh, this looks so messy right now. He's looking messy. It'll be alright though. We're figuring things out. Okay. This is gonna break my brain a little bit. Okay, so maybe. This other shoulder blade back there. What to do? Okay, he's got a pretty long pelvis. Oh, that is my eraser. These bones don't super matter because they're mostly hidden. And this needs to be a bit longer. Okay. Kind of this situation. And he's got like a foot bone. Little ankle. For all these toe bones. Okay, what's his foot doing though? Should have put him in cowboy boots. He's just kind of wrapped around it a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, you're back. We're drawing horrific things. Welcome back, though. Had to eat? You better have eaten. Rexy, did you leave before the duck was finished? You're a fan? It's the first non-bird from Hootie ever of all time. Him cute? Him a lot cuter than whatever's going on now. Let's just figure out this section, not the section, the curve of the tail. Feet. Here you go, Rexy. This can be the rest of the stream. Just stare at the little toe bones. Zeus requires me. Good luck with Zeus. Look at them toe bones. Gonna end up a big old pile of toe bones. It's odd because I require Zeus. Gonna give him a hat, right? I'm sure not. I was gonna give him a cute little bandana. JK. A hat will hide whatever the heck is going on with his skull. Don't look at me like that. Howard, how big of a Pirates fan are you? Is this just a new gimmick, or are you a pirate boy? Do you like pirates? Have you seen Black Sails? You have not? Oh my gosh. You would be like, oh my gosh, Rich, there's violence in that show. How do you like it? But that's possibly my favorite show of all time. You watch things with violence. How did I know? How did I know? There's no monkeys in it, though, that I can remember. Okay, so he's got like some pretty serious fangs going on. It looks like the under ones are between. Did you know monkeys will kill a Canadian goose on sight? Is this another platypus blue milk situation? So, him a good boy. Gotta go hide eggs. Good luck hiding eggs. I hope you find them. They're expensive. You ain't wrong. I'm not drawing all these segments. mean, I will draw them later, but I'm not drawing a bajillion of them just for the sketch. I'll laugh if Logan tells you to go find them since you hit them. He should. Mom, I didn't ask for this. Bring me my Dunkaroos, woman. Okay, let's get rid of all this other tail stuff going on. So obviously the Easter Bunny is true. The bunny laid the eggs, which is a thing bunnies do, and then hid them. Let's detail this cannon a bit. Just a bit. A little smaller eraser. Get rid of all this nastiness. You've been binging Natural Habitat. What is Natural Habitat? It sounds like an Animal Planet show. YouTube channel. Wait. I love that. I follow them on Instagram. The one about the frog singing. And he's like actually doing his mating call. It's one of my favorite videos. Gregorio. I think this, there are too many details in this one to give it that same style I did the duck, I think. I think maybe I'm gonna try for something like this. Sort of like keep the sketchy feel, but darken the outline. And go back in for the details. It's like a watercolory brush. Do you need to finish his little skull and crossbones? Moxie, welcome in. How's it going? We're drawing a monkey skeleton pirate for Hootward. It's looking a little cursed, but that one had you laughing. Which one is that? Just watch what Hootie just shared. I feel like you will appreciate that one. What is going on with this song? It is intense. Hello, gorgeous. Would you be up for DBD? Trust, you gotta be careful speaking about that in present company. Now I'm just trying to go through and give him like a real solid dark outline. I'm gonna come back and try to add color and details. There's a lot of detailing. Let's go. But what did you say earlier? I heard company, and that was it. How dare you? I was saying you have to be careful talking about DBD in present company. There are haters among us. Oh. It's okay, it didn't trigger him, so it seems you're safe. Ooh. Okay, let's outline the cannon. does this look? Bone color. I think I'm gonna roll with that one. Let's get him colored in. And I think I will continue the rest of it on Tuesday. So many bones. Could do something to fill the space behind that rib cage. But that is a problem for later. Out now. Proof that we are all from monkeys, just missing the tail. Speak for yourself. I'm holding this pin with my tail. I'm drawing. Pip has a tail confirmed. I hate that you found out this way. I think I'm just gonna leave the hat bones white. So I knew some kind of shock from you was coming eventually. It was bound to happen. It was inevitable. Okay. We're gonna continue monkey next time. Was indeed. You've got enough shock factors from me already. Sprinkle the rest in later. It's a shock factor a day from you. Okay. So we're gonna hide the monkey. So Duck Wellington. Oh my gosh, what are we doing? Okay. Love him. I'm like, after stream, I'm gonna figure out how to get the colors right. Because I like how he looks on stream, but the water looks a lot better on my iPad. I would not have left it if it looked the way it does on stream in real life. But that's an after stream problem. It's a future bed problem for sure. Rexy, I'm writing this raid call specifically for you. Stream's over, Hoover. Did you see the progress on the monkey? I did not finish him, but I got fairly far. We're gonna pick him up on Tuesday. And I can scream at you more for all these bones. Thank you, Bev. You're welcome. I assume you know where we're going. You do? What if it's just someone else entirely? What if I just went somewhere that we've never even heard of and we just screamed that at them? Also, are you surprised that it was Hootwood to request bones and not me? I'm shocked that it's not a bird. I am kind of surprised I haven't gotten more bone requests from you. You'd panic probably. I'm not sure what he is drawing right now, but it looks sweet. Bunch of horses. Looks like it could be like Lord of the Rings or something. Live to keep you on your toes. Anything about toes with you? Alright, let's go bombard Smiley. Let's be menaces to him. Like he is a menace to all of us. I already did the raid call. Do it again. Just use the words if you don't have emotes. But otherwise, thank you everyone for watching. I was sleepy today, but I feel like we got a lot done. It was a nice time. And hope everybody has a lovely Sunday, and I will be back on Tuesday. Okay, bye.